Slippery Rock Cougars. Katrina Heisler. Number 1, Juliana Topp. Number 11, Monica Dupuy. Number 12, Cassandra Heisler. Number 15, Tammy Coleman. Number 3, Elisa Armour. And the captain, number 11, Martha Dupuy.
Get the formalities out of the way. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the matchup between the Southridge Patriots and the Slippery Rock Panthers. The Panthers in the blue, Southridge in the red. We're here in Conneaut, Ohio, ready for a good ball game and a best-of-5 series here tonight. Panthers being the visiting team will start off with a service. Play to 25, win by 2. Juliana Toss with the service up and over. Trying to get a hold of that one. Bella not quite squared up to it. Goes past her and out of bounds. Or in bounds, rather, because no contact was made. Juliana Toth serving up the second service. Deep into the Patriots zone. Bella getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Brooke, able to find its way to Joy, but not able to get that one across the netting. And so the Panthers will pick up not only one, but both points so far this match. Juliana service up and over, getting a hand on that one. Sent forward, Leonard. Cassandra to return the favor. Scroll able to find that one to the Panthers side. Armour able to find Cassandra back to Armour. Slapped across, kept alive from the back line. Evelyn getting a hand on that one, but Emmeline not quite underneath that one. Panthers up 3-0. Service by Juliana into the back line. Bella getting a hand on that one, sent into the middle. Hannah throwing this one near side. Scarlett able to finish that off to the Panthers side. Katrina able to find Armour thrown to the near side. Monica with a nice slapper gets that one across the netting. Bella sent back to the Panthers side. Cassandra returning a favor will find the nothing but the floorboards as it crosses the net. Panthers right now having a 4-0 lead. Service by Juliana finds his way to the Patriot paint. Kept alive by Emmeline. Bella able to find that one for it. Harmon there with the finalization. Finds the crease and snaps it on in there. And Harmon, the captain, here with the service. Service up and over. Let go. Out of bounds. Tammy Coleman comes on to serve this one up in the libero position. Panthers lead by 4. Service by Coleman, up and over goes off Joy into the backfield and lands out of bounds off the defense. Point differential is now at 5. Coleman service, up and over, getting a hand on that one from the middle. Evelyn able to find Harmon, dumped off to the Panthers side. Martha with a nice attack. And a call, Hannah Harmon on the double touch, the double hit, whichever you preferred it to be called. And so the Panthers will pick up a point from the faults. Score now, 7 for the Panthers, 1 for the Patriots. Going with the service, hits the netting, does not pass go, does not collect $200. Joy there with that service. Live by Juliana, finding Monica. Thrown far side, slapped across by Armour into the backfield. Emmeline getting a hand on that one. Harmon there with that secondary touch, throws it into the middle. Slapped up and across. Brooke Myers able to find the Panthers. Is that a cutout? Hang on. I was ready for many things to be seen today. That not being one of them. Monica throws this one near side. Martha with an attack, gets that one up and across. Harmon with on her knees, getting that one to the back line. Brooke throws that one across the crease. Bella not able to send that one up and over, and the Panthers will reap the benefits of having their 8th tally. Service by Elisa, getting that one up and over. Brooke able to find Hannah, throws that one far side. In a sticky situation, Bella not quite able to get that one across. Elisa Armour here with the service. Shallow but not unplayable. Evelyn getting a hand, so does Joy. But both those efforts are nullified, and the Panthers will pick up tally number 9. Number 10. I'm still learning how to count. Elisa Armour service to the back line. Joy getting a hand on that one. Hannah able to throw this one near side. Brooke there with a slapper. Gets that one past the block of Katrina. Diving play by Juliana. Far side. Slapped across by Martha. Kept alive against the netting. But Joy not quite able to get underneath it in time. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 11. Elisa Armour sending this one up and over. From the back line, Emmeline able to find Hannah, thrown over to Brooke. Slapped up and across from the back line. Elisa gets that one forward. Monica there sending it across. Out of bounds by about a foot. Panthers lead by... I can't do math. Katrina sends that one first. That slap comes across by Monica from the back line. Evelyn able to find Hannah, throws this one near side. Joy there with the slapper up and across goes up Martha. And that one will be incompleted. Patriots pick up point number 5. Panthers leading by 6. Patriots service. Served up and over by number 12. Slapped over by Coleman, out of bounds. And the Patriots will pick up point number 6. Sorry, I was reading the roster to make sure I'm calling everyone by the right name. Evelyn Bland there with the service, a little out of bounds. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 12. Service by Monica up and over. From the back line, Skrull able to find Harmon. Throws it near side. Brooke Myers there with a send-off. Armour on the defensive side. Katrina throws this one far side. Martha there with a slap. Not able to get that one past the netting. And so the Patriots will pick up point number 7. Brooke Myers with the service up and over from the back line. Martha throws this one near side. Juliana with that finalization. Myers throwing this one near side. Slapped up and over by Bella. Diving play by Juliana. Tipped across by Katrina. Harmon there getting that one over to the Panthers side. And Martha runs after that one but not quite able to get there in time. The Patriots pick up point number 9. Number 8. Tyler Means is on the case. I am not. Brooke there with that service up and over deep into the Panthers zone. Kept alive by Monica from the back line. Finding Katrina. Gets that one near side. Slapped over by Toth. Diving play by Scroll. Throws this one near side. Goes off Bella into the back line. Evelyn there with the finalization. Not quite able to muster it out across the netting. And so the Panthers will take home that tally. Martha Depew with the service, goes off Emmeline. Joy gets that one forward. Harmon there to send it across with the bump. Cassandra with the receiving touch. Katrina back over to Cassandra. Far side slap comes down. And she scores. Panthers now at 14. Patriots at 8. Martha Depew setting it up and over from the back line. Joy finds Brooke. There's this one far side. Cassandra there with a nice tip across, but Bella not able to get underneath in the time. Time out by the Southridge Patriots. We got an 8-15 game. Panthers leading. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll. Back in game number 1. Panthers 10 points away from closing out game 1, but the Patriots have otherwise to say. Goes across the netting. Emmeline getting a hit on that one. Joy with a secondary, but that one goes out of bounds. Martha Depew's service is unreturned, and that will be the Panthers' 16th point of game 1. Service by Martha, up and over, kept alive. Evelyn to the front line, Harmon over to Emmeline. Sent off with the bump over the shoulder. Coleman finds Katrina over near side. Toth there with the spike, gets that one across. From the back line, Evelyn over to, I believe that was Myers with the finalization on that one. Katrina throws that one far side, crosses the crease. Emmeline throws that one out of bounds off the reception. And so the Panthers will pick up their 17th point. Is that right? Referees trying to sort out the Panthers rotation system. I'm pretty sure Cassandra's playing the near side, Juliana's on the far side. You have to be in your position before the ball is served. Once it's served, you can go anywhere. I think they got it all sorted out. Panthers lead 18-8. Martha Depew with another service. Sent up and over. Kept alive by Bella. Thrown into the middle. Harmon able to back over to Bella. Thrown over to the Panthers side. Kept alive by Elisa. Katrina there. Sending that one far side. Cassandra there with a slapper. Gets that one over. Out of bounds. Patriots pick up point number 9. Service by Bella up and over. Juliana finding Katrina into the back line. Coleman with a slap up and across. Put alive by Brooke. Able to find Harmon with the over the shoulder completed. Martha from the back line finds Katrina. Thrown near side. From the back line, Elisa will spike it up and over. Harmon with that secondary finds Brooke. Thrown over to the Panthers side. Kept alive by Martha. Katrina over to Cassandra. Sends that one up. But called for the double touch on the set. The Panthers are at fault. Service up and over by Bella from the back line. Elisa gets a hand on that one. Katrina into the back line. Toth there with the finalization. From the back line, Evelyn getting a first touch on that one. Joy back into the fray, throws it. Finalization by Leonard, able to get that one across the netting. Brooke with the first. Harmon with that secondary. Throws that one over to Scroll. Shot. And she'll score! Patriots take the scoreboard and make it an 11-18 game. Bella there with the service. Coleman getting a hand on that one. Katrina there with that secondary back line attack from Coleman. Sends that one screaming. Goes off Brooke. No one there able to get in there in time for that secondary touch. And so the Panthers will reap the benefits and make it a 19-11 game. Substitution is called. Emmeline coming on, or coming off, and in her spot is Mara Warner. Katrina Eisler there sending it up and over, getting a hand on that one. Evelyn with it. Secondary by Leonard, then finalized by Brooke. Juliana with that attack, gets that one across. Joy getting a hand on that one, kept that one alive. Brooke over to Joy once more, not able to get that one across the netting. And so the Panthers will make it 20-11. 5 more points is all the more that needs to be scored on the Panthers side to send it into a game 2. Katrina there sending it up and over, goes off Harmon. Thrown far side. Brooke with it now, and then to Joy. Elisa throws this one far side. Cassandra with the bump. Joy keeping this one alive, finds its way to Brooke, thrown into the middle. Harmon there with the over the shoulder. Martha to Elisa, dumps this one off. Joy ready for that one, gets a hand on that one. Evelyn not able to run after it in time, and the Panthers now up 21-11. Eisler there with that service, gets it up and over. Joy getting a hand on it. Brooke able to find its way forward. Slapped, not able to get that one over. Hannah with an awkward fall on that. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 22. Katrina service line drive, skips across the netting and goes down. It's about as close as you can tie it. Panthers 2 points away from closing out game 1. Service up and over from the back line, Evelyn. Finds Hannah. Far side attack from Joy, not able to get over the netting. Panthers up by 13, and it is match point. Katrina service up and over from the back line, Brooke. Hannah back over to Brooke on the back line attack, gets that one up and over. Diving play by Coleman is futile. Myers keeping the Patriots' spirit alive. Warner comes onto the bench and Emmeline onto the court to serve this one up. There's by Emmeline. Cassandra there with the receiving touch. Sent up and over, goes off Joy, and that one lands out of bounds. That is the end of game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Final score being 25 Panthers, 12 Patriots. We'll bring you back whenever game 2 is ready to rock and roll once again. Looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll here in game number 2. We have a clean slate here. Panthers lead the series 1-0. Hannah Harmon there with that service up and over. Martha getting a hand on it, finding Elisa, throws this one far side toss with a slap up and across. Goes off Joy into the back line, and that will go down. Panthers leading 1-0. Service. Juliana getting it up and over. Joy able to find Hannah, throws far side. Brooke with a slap, not able to get that one past the netting. And so the Panthers will lead 2-0. Juliana's service goes off. Evelyn caught by Bella, and that one hits the floorboards. Service by Juliana to the back line, goes off Harmon. No second touch was made. And Elise Blaine onto the back line in spot of Bella Leonard. Leonard. Out of bounds on that service, no touch was made, so it is a Patriot point. Good serving drive from Juliana Toth, making 4. Service by Joyce Skrull, able to get that one to the Panthers side. Elisa able to find his way to Monica, sent over with the sidearm. Evelyn from the back line finds Harmon. Brooke there with a set over top the netting. Called for the double touch. I'm not going to say if I agree with it, whatever calls are made. I'm just going to convey what they are. Coleman service up and over. Kept alive by Evelyn. Harmon there in the middle, able to get that one to Brooke. Sent over with the set. Katrina able to find Monica, throws this one far side. Martha with the attack, gets that one past the netting. Goes off Annalise into the back line and down past Evelyn. Panthers lead 6-1. Coleman service hits the bottom portion of the netting, and that will be the end of that. Service by Evelyn up and over. Martha finding its way to Monica, sends this one up and over the netting. Emmeline finding Harmon, back over to Evelyn. Shot to the backside of the Panthers side. Katrina keeping it alive. Monica able to send this one near side and finished off by Elisa. Brooke there with a nice finishing touch on that one. Coleman able to find Monica, thrown over the netting. Brooke there with a slap up and across, goes off. Monica, Coleman, and then to the floorboards. Panthers lead 6-3. Patriots here with the service. Evelyn able to get that one up and over. Toth able to find Monica, then slapped across. Off the fingertip of Brooke was the attack of Elisa Armour. Ellie Henricks taking her first steps onto the court tonight in spot of Katrina Eisler in the setting position. Service by Elisa up and over. Joy getting a hand on that one. Harmon able to get this one near side. Myers there with a slime up and across. Coleman with the defense. Hendricks getting that one into the back line. Coleman not having the right footing on that one. Hits the ball a little wonky. 4-7, Panthers lead by 3. Brooke there with a slide up and across, kept alive by Coleman to Hendricks, sends this one near side, slapped up and over by Martha. And Elise there with that send over to Brooke to finish off that play. Elise the front line, Hendricks able to find Monica with that attack, gets up, but not able to get that one over off Harmon. Panthers lead 4-8. Service by Monica, able to send it up and over, returned out of bounds off of Joy into the Panthers will pick up tally number 9. Service by Monica, a little short. Bella coming onto the court in spot of Annalise. And so Bella will be the one serving it up for the Patriots, sporting the number 6 on the back of her jersey. Getting this one up and over. Juliana able to find Hendricks. Juliana sending this one up and over the netting. Brooke over to Hannah, slaps this one over. Martha keeps it alive. Dumped off by Hendricks, kept alive by Joy, but that was short-lived. Panthers take home that point as it goes out of bounds off the defense. Service by Martha up and over. Hannah getting a touch on that one. Myers gets that one far side. Slap comes over by Joy. Martha with the receiving touch. Hendricks throws this one far side. Cassandra there with a slap up and across, and that one will score. Interesting celebration. Panthers up 11-5. Service by Martha into the back line, kept alive by Evelyn. Broke it over to Hannah, slapped up and over. Cassandra diving play, keeps it alive. Juliana with the return. Joy to Brooke, back over to Joy on the far side. Slot comes up and over. Juliana finds Hendricks, back over to Juliana, sends it over. Diving play by Joy, keeps it going. Bella with that secondary out against the net. Hannah with the finalization. Not crossing it in 3. And so the Panthers will pick up a point. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We got a 5-12 game in our hands. Panthers leading. We'll be right back. Both teams ready to rock and roll back into game number 2. 7 points is the difference. Service by Martha goes down off the foot of Evelyn. Substitution is called. And Elise onto the back line in spot of Bella. Service by Martha, sends this one up and over, kept alive from the back line. Brooke Hannah able to get that one far side. Joy with a slap, hits the top portion of the netting and does not pass go. Martha there with the service. Brooke receiving that one. Hannah backs line to Brooke. Able to send that one up and over. Diving play by Coleman keeps it alive. Hendricks near side sets. And that one's called a double touch. And Elise onto the bench. Bella into the back line. Emma line here to serve it. Gets that one up and over. Coleman finds Hendricks, throws this one over to Cassandra. Slap comes up and over and down off of Evelyn in the back line. Panthers substituting. It looks like Katrina will come on to serve this one up. Panthers leading 15-6. From the back line, Bella getting a hand on that service, but ultimately is unreturned. Trina Eisler here with the service. Sending that one up and over, getting a hand Bella. Hannah able to get that one over to Joy. Slapped over and down! Last play giving the Patriots a little bit of life, making it a 7-16 game. Serving this one up and over. Katrina getting a hand on that one, finding Elisa. Thrown up against the netting. Tipping battle between Brooke and Juliana is lost. Goes off of Hannah Harmon and out of bounds. Panthers able to get that one down and in there in time. The call on the court is Brooke caught in the net. So ultimately, either way, it was a Panther point, but figured I'd throw that nugget of wisdom out there. Nugget of knowledge, my bad. Far side, Myers there with the attack. Kept alive by Monica into the middle. Elisa back over to Monica. Snaps this one up and over. Goes off the defense and out of bounds. Monica DePue claims the 18th tally for the Panthers. Sub is called. Mara Warner comes on in the back line for Emmeline. Juliana on top of the service, goes off Myers into the middle. Harmon able to finish that to the Panthers side. And Monica not able to get a hold of that one in time. Patriots now at 8. Service by Skrull, not able to get it across the netting on that service. Panthers 6 points away from closing out game 2 in this best of 5 series. Sander there with that service, up and over, goes off of Mara Warner into the hands of Evelyn. Evelyn not quite in the game zone. 12 points separate these two teams. Center service is ricocheted wide. And that one will be a Panther point off the 2 touches. Center serving this one up and over, goes off of, no touch was made. It looks like that one just goes past scroll, lands in bounds in the corner. And the Panthers pick up point number 22. Center, they're serving this one up and over, down at the feet of Mara Warner. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We have an 8:23 game in our hands here in the late game of game 2. We'll bring you back when both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, both teams ready to jump back into the action. Panthers signaling for a substitution. Ellie Hendricks coming back on for Katrina Heisler coming out of the timeout. Panthers leading, only needing 2 more points to close out this game. Center service up and over from the back line. Harmon able to find its way to Brooks, sent straight up. Harmon there to finish that one off. Juliana able to find its way to Monica, sent near side. Slap comes over, but not down. Elisa losing the battle against the netting, and the Patriots have a spark. Service by Evelyn up and over. Juliana finding Monica, sends this one near side. Martha with a slap, not able to find the stick. Get it, slap stick, haha. Service by Evelyn up and over. Juliana with the first touch. Monica with that secondary, throws this one far side. Armour with a send, and she went full. See, full send, haha. Funny. Kids jokes. Panthers now at match point. 10-24 is the score. Matthews coming onto the court in the spot of number 12, Evelyn Bland. Service up and over by Elisa from the back line. Joy gets the first touch. Harmon throws this one near side. Myers there with the over the shoulder to complete the play. Juliana finding Elisa, throws it up. Monica with a nice sent up and over. Myers throws this one far side. Slapped up and over by Bella. Is out of bounds. And that's going to be it here in game number 2. Panthers take this one 25-10. We'll bring you back whenever both teams are ready to rock and roll here in game number 3.
Uncle Isaac, your spiping can really help because it's like whenever you go.
Alrighty, looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll here in game number 3. We got a clean sheet up on the scoreboard. We'll see what transpires here. Joy returns that one. Monica finds Elisa, backs it over to Cassandra, slaps this one up and over, goes off of, I believe that was Brooke, in out into the crowd. Panthers pick up point number 1. Juliana service up and over. Brooke from the back line finds Harmon. Harmon back to Brooke, slaps this one up and over. Katrina finding Elisa, throws near side. Monica able to send this one up and over, goes off Harmon, kept alive. They're going to call that one the 4th touch. Panthers now up 2-0. Juliana toss sending this one up and over. Belly with the first touch. Harmon there with that secondary. Throws this one near side. Joy there with the bump over top the netting. Martha from the back line finds Elisa. Backs it over to Cassandra. Slapped that one over with a stick of butter. Brooke able to find Harmon. Back over to Brooke. Slap from the back line. Martha touching that one. Juliana with a diving play. Cassandra sliding into the bleachers. but nonetheless falls out of bounds. Patriots picking up point number 1 here in game 3. And Harmon up and over goes off Monica into the middle. From the back line, Juliana meets that one, finds Martha for the finalization on that play. Bella forward. Brooke near side. Slap, not able to make that one over off of Joy. And so the Panthers pick up point number 3. Substitution is called. Libero coming on in spot of Cassandra. Ellie Hendricks on in the spot of Katrina Eisler. Coleman service up and over, diving play by Harmon. Finding Brooke, throws this one near side. Joy there, sending it up and over, out of bounds, off of the tip from the netting. Panthers picking up their 4th tally here in game 3. Coleman there serving this one up and over, goes off Evelyn into the back line. Harmon there meeting that one, throws it back into the middle. Brooke there with the over the sidearm attack, getting that one to the Panthers paint. Sends over by Monica, and it looks like Brooke finds a little bit of green in the backfield. Sends it right in there. Service by Joy into the back line. Hendricks hitting a hand on that one, finding Monica, throws this one far side. Harmon with the attack, goes past the netting, off of Brooke Myers, and down. Lisa Harmon service into the back line of the Patriots zone. Harmon with that secondary, finalization by Bella. Coleman forward. Hendricks able to find its way over to Monica, sends this one into the netting. Service by Evelyn, met up by Coleman, throws this one far side. Hendricks not able to get there in time. Score now is a 1-point differential. Service by Evelyn. Martha getting that into the middle. Hendricks back over to Martha. Slaps this one up and over. Goes off Bella. Far side. Emmeline able to get that one to Joy, and that'll finish off that play. Coleman able to Hendrick. Snaps, but not able to get that one to pop over from Monica. Score is now tied up at 5 apiece. Service by Evelyn. Coleman able to find its way to Hendricks. There's this one near side. Martha there with the attack. Kept alive by the Patriots defense. Myers with a hand on that one. Finalization by Leonard. Bella not quite able to get that one past the netting, and the Panthers will pick up their 6th tally. Service by Monica goes off Emmeline into the middle. Brooke back over to Emmeline, sends to the back line, goes off Coleman. Juliana with the secondary, and finalization by Hendricks, but Brooke has other plans as she sends it right back down. Brooke Myers serving this one up and over from the back line. Coleman finds its way forward to the setter. Snapped up and across by Armour from the back line. Brooke able to find Harmon, throws this one near side. Sent up and over by, I believe that was Bella. Set goes near side. Juliana there to finish that one off. Joy getting a hand on that one. Harmon there to finish it off with the secondary. Set goes far side. Martha with the attack, kept alive from the back line. Harmon to the back line once more. Brooke there with the attack, kept alive by Martha. Martha with the far side set, sends this one up and over, but is indeed out of bounds. And so the Patriots are now at 7. Service by Brooke, able to get that one up and over. Diving play by Coleman, sends it back into the stands. Isaac Hendricks getting involved in the play. And is down by 2. Brooke there with the service up over, out of bounds. Panthers cutting the lead in half. 7-8 now the score. Katrina takes the front line in spot of Hendricks. Martha Depew setting it up and over, goes off Hemmeline into the middle. Harmon able to find it near side to I believe that was Bella. Service sent up and over by Monica, not able to keep it in bounds. Patriots at 9. Bella there sending this one up and over. Juliana getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Coleman. Armour there with the finalization, gets it across the netting, but is indeed out of bounds, called by the line judge. Points the difference. Cassandra receiving the serve. Coleman back to Cassandra with the bump over top the net. Bella from the back line finding Harmon. And finalization by Brooke. Coleman finding Katrina. Sends this one up and over. Emmeline with a hand on that one. Harmon there with the over the shoulder. Coleman able to find Cassandra on the far side. Sends to the back line. Martha there with the attack. Kept alive by Joy. Harmon throws this one far side. Joy with a slap up and across. Diving play by Coleman keeps this one going. Katrina finds Cassandra, and they're going to call Katrina on the double touch. Patriots taking a handsome lead. Service by Bella up and over, goes off Coleman and unreturned. Service by Bella up and over. Coleman with a hand on that one. Katrina there also. Cassandra sent up and over, goes off Joy and into the backfield, unreturned. Panthers picking up point number 8. Number 8. It's 8-12. Katrina here with the service up and over from the back line. Brooke able to find Harmon, back over to Brooke in the back line for the attack. Gets that one up and over. Cassandra with the receiving touch. Armour able to get that one back line. Martha there to finish that one off. Joy Harmon back over to Joy on the far side. Snaps up but not able to get that one over as it hits the netting and then to the floor. Panthers now at 9. Katrina there serving it up and over. Going off Evelyn. Hits the ref and is deemed out of bounds. Panthers now at 10, making it a 2-point differential. Katrina service, line drive, kept alive by Evelyn. Harmon with the secondary, finalization by Brooke. Katrina here handling it over to Elisa, far side, goes off the block of Harmon. And Brooke there to finish that secondary touch off. Elisa finding Toth on that one, goes off Bella and out of bounds. Panthers right back in the race. 1-point difference. Katrina there with that service, just clearing the net, and that one ties it up, going off Emmeline. Katrina Ashley there with that service, goes off Joy into the netting. Harmon keeps it alive. Joy with that third touch, clears the net. Toth gets that one in the middle. Harmon over to Cassandra. Sends that one over with the set. Brooke getting a hand on that one. Harmon able to find its way to back to Brooke. Hit the top portion of the netting and does not pass go. Panthers now in the lead, 13-12. Service by Katrina. Returned by Bella. Let go. Out of bounds. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We got a 14-12 game on our hands. Panthers are leading. We'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. teams ready to rock and roll once again here in game number 3. If the Panthers take home this game, they take home the series. Katrina there serving this one up and over, goes off the face of Evelyn, finding Joy, then to Harmon to finish that one off. Martha able to find Elisa, that'll finish off that play. Harmon throws this one near side, slap up and over by Ameline, goes off the netting. Cassandra, the only touch on that play, and the Patriots pick up point number 13. Ameline with the service, up and over, goes off Cassandra. Elisa over to Cassandra once more, kept alive by Bell on the back line. Harmon there to finish off that play. Katrina there finding Elisa, throws this one backside. Toth not able to get that one over in one. Will be called for the double hit, and that will be a Patriot point, tying us back up at 14. Ameline with the service, deep in the Panthers zone, kept alive by Coleman. Elisa sends this one back across. Martha there with the finalization. Diving play by Brooke finds Harmon. Martha finds Elisa. Far side Cassandra slaps this one over. Goes off Brooke. Hits the backboard. Replay is called. Everyone's rules are different. Here, if the ball hits the backboard, it's just called for a reserve. Some places they call it as if it's the wall. Goes off Cassandra, Bella finding Harmon, throws this one far side, close to the netting. Joy not able to get a foothold on that one, and the Panthers pick up.
It was a research. We didn't get a point.
Score is 14-15, Panthers leading. Juliana service up and over from the back line, goes off Brooke, and that's a Panther point, making it their 16. Juliana Todd there with that service, gets that one up and over, out of bounds. Patriots pick up point number 15. Harmon there with the line drive, kept alive by Katrina, finding Elisa, throws this one near side. Monica there with a tap up and over. Joy finding Brooke. Panther side, here's Elisa throwing this one backside. Cassandra there with a slap, goes off of Brooke and out of bounds. Panthers lead by 2. Cami Coleman with the service. Sending this one up and over from the back line. Harmon finds Brooke. Throws near side. Scroll there with that shot across the bow. Serve set goes near side. They're going to call Monica DePew on the double touch. Serve up and over by Joy. Katrina with the receiving touch finds Monica. Throws this one back line. Katrina there with a smack up and across. Harmon finding Brooke, back to Harmon. Sends this one up and over screaming. Kept alive by Juliana. Monica finds this one over to Elisa. Sets this one over on top the netting on that tipping battle. Brooke there into the back line, scores! Beautiful read on that play, finding the open gap. The Panthers bunch up at the 10-foot line. And Brooke makes them pay. Joy there serving it up and over. Katrina getting a hand on that one into the middle. Monica there finishing it off on the second touch. That will be the second touch. I wasn't sure if he was going to call it a block and then a hit, or if it was going to be the attempted attack and the recovery. Panthers take the lead back, 18-17. Underhanded service, up and over. Harmon able to find Brooke, send past the block of Katrina. Monica back to Katrina. Evelyn on the receiving side finds Brooke, and then the Harmon hits the midsection of the netting and does not pass go. Panthers now at 19. Elise Armour with that line drive. Goes off Evelyn, out of bounds, and that'll be the Panthers' 20th tally marker. Service by Elisa, front far side, out of bounds by about a foot. Patriots on by 2 here, nearing the end of game 3. Martha finds Katrina, sends this one far side. Slap goes over by Monica, hit the live by Joy. Tipping battle between Katrina, lost. Goes off Katrina, then to Monica for the 3rd touch. Harmon here with that one, finds Brooke. Diving play by Elisa to Katrina. Versus one near. Sends up and over by Monica. Joy with the receiving touch. Harmon with a secondary finalization by Joy. Gets that one to the Panthers side. Katrina there with a dump off. Brooke there to return the favor. Elisa to Katrina. Throws this one far. Slapped up and over. Diving play by Joy. Not able to get there in time off the block of Brooke. Panthers now at 21. Patriots at 18. Monica Deputa there with that service, goes off Emmeline into the back line. Evelyn there with that one, and Brooke to finish it off. Katrina there setting that one far side. Goes off against the block of Brooke, completed by Monica. Goes off Evelyn and out of bounds. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We got a 22-18 game in our hands. Panthers in the lead. We'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll after the break. Looks like both teams ready to rock and roll here in game number 3. Panthers need 3 points to close out the series. Patriots need 7 to continue. Monica Depew here with the service. Sending this one up and over, far side. Harmony with the receiving touch, finding Brooke to finish it off. Elisa throws it front side. Set goes near side from Hendricks to Toth. Goes into the back line and she will score. Panthers 2 points away from closing out the final series of the season. Service by Monica Depew. Kept alive by Harmon, into the netting, kept alive by Brooke. Diving play by Monica. Not able to get underneath it in time. Brooke Myers keeps the team alive. Service by Brooke, line drive up and over, goes off Harmon, out of bounds! The difference is now 3. Brooke service up and over, goes off Monica, finds Toth. Far side set over to Martha, goes off Evelyn, and the play continues. Now we're going to stop it. All right. Panthers looking at match point 20-24. Service up and over. Harmon there tips that one past the block. Monica returns the favor. Martha here getting that one over to Hendricks. Throws it up against the netting. Sent off by Hannah. Caught in the net is the Panthers' #1, Juliana Toth. And they're still looking at match point. Patriots at 21. Bella here with that service. Martha with the receive. Hendricks there throwing that one far side. Toth not quite able to get to that tough angle. 2 points is the difference. Substitution is called. Katrina onto the court. Ellie Hendricks onto the bench. Bella here to serve it up. Dishes that one short of the netting. And that's a rough play to end a great series. And just take game number 3, 25-22. And that will do it for the Southridge season, as well as Slippery Rock's with our final away game. So thank you for coming along to the ride all season long with me on the Slippery Rock Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully we will see you next time.
Come,